has it all. Whether you want the 10.2-inch diagonal color touchscreen standard on Blazer or extra peace of mind with Chevy Safety Assist, take your pick. The choice is yours. Find new roads at your local Chevy dealer.
Hey, welcome back to the Missouri Sports Network, MissouriSportsNetwork.com, where everyone has a home field advantage. Certainly glad you have tuned in, and as always, brought to you by Central Bank of the Ozarks, Chevy dealers of the Ozarks, Dope Propane, and Great Southern Bank. We go live here to Diamond High School, home of the Lady Wildcats, 31-0. Lady Wildcats and head softball coach, Kelsey Parrish. Coach Parrish, thanks so much for your time today.
Thank you for having us on.
Coach, 31-0, there's not much you can complain about this season, obviously, but kind of put a bow on the season. You've still got 2 or 3 more regular season games remaining, but tell us about the Lady Wildcats.
These are some of your Lady Wildcats here. They are currently, like you said, 31-0. We've played some solid competition, and this year our theme is iron sharpens iron, and that's exactly what they're doing. They're pushing each other on and off the field, and I'm pretty proud of them.
And this is a group, especially your senior class, that has won a lot of softball games.
They have. The seniors just celebrated their 100th career win, and we hope to not stop there.
As you look back at last year's season, coming into this year, what did you have to replace because of graduation?
So last season, we graduated our second baseman, and we gained a pitcher this year from the freshman class. So that was kind of where we are. We're 1-1.
1-1. Even trade there.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about what do you feel like as a head coach? What do you feel like your team is doing really well right now?
Oh, that's a tough question. I would say overall just being super consistent, and this is the most grittiest team I've ever coached. And I knew day one that they were going to be something special. We, I think, stopped practice at 6, and the last girl left at 7:30. They just wanted all these girls sitting around me, push themselves, will take extra reps every day, and they are just probably the most committed team I've ever coached.
Tell us a little bit about the Class 2, the district that you're in. I noticed you've got Mount Vernon in that district. You've played them a couple of times already. Where's that district going to be held?
It is going to be held at Mount Vernon. Yes, we cannot escape them, it seems like. We're both chasing the toughest schedule in Missouri, and unfortunately that lands us in the same tournaments. And our game tonight was supposed to be against them, but it got rained out, and we are not sad about it. And I'm sure we'll end up facing them again in the district championship.
Very good. And a little known fact, I am a former Mount Vernon Mountaineer. So
well, we will not hold that against you.
So you really can't get away from those mountains. Coach, you've got several young ladies there. Start wherever you'd like. Introduce one and tell us a little bit about them.
Yeah. So right next to me are my 2 seniors. To the left is Caitlin Surrey, and I'll let her talk about herself and introduce my other senior.
Yep, Caitlin Surrey. I'm pitcher and then center fielder for her team.
Coming into this season, obviously you had, perhaps your eye on that 100 wins. Were there parts of your schedule maybe that you made just mental check marks by, but hey, I'm looking forward to this game, I'm looking forward to this game?
To be honest, I like the 100th win wasn't even something, I was looking for. I mean, this season we've really looked for, that state championship ring, to have another one. And last year, after not getting out of our districts, that game was kind of a check mark, just saying that, we want to get past this point. So.
Your role in the team as a pitcher, has that always been your role since your freshman year, or has it changed?
No, my freshman and sophomore year, I played outfield. I played left field my freshman year. Sophomore year, I was center fielder. Last year, same as this year, I'm pitching, and if I'm not pitching, I'm in center field.
Now, Caitlin, you're a senior. if you could get in a time machine and go back to that 8th grader, Caitlin Surrey, and give her some advice based on what you know right now as a senior, what advice would you go back and give yourself at that 13, 14-year-old?
Probably focusing on the end result. Like, one thing now that, like, junior, senior year that I focused on a lot is, like, am I going to remember this in 5 years? So, like, little, high school drama, just, like, little things that happen throughout the season. Am I going to remember this in 5 years? And, like, what do I actually need to focus on? Like, what's the main idea of me being on this team? And that's, building relationships. That state ring is awesome, but, like, we need to also focus on being better people and, building relationships and enjoying softball season.
Very good. Now, you're a senior. It's late April. Have you made a decision about what you're going to do next year?
Yeah, next year I'll be attending Labette Community College.
Okay, that's not very far for you. Parsons, Kansas, I believe.
Yeah.
Very good. Well, Caitlin, again, on behalf of the Missouri State Highway Patrol and Chevrolet, congratulations on being part of the Chevrolet Athletes of the Week.
Thank you.
And now you get to introduce the next senior.
This is Grace Frazier.
Grace, how are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Tell us a little bit about what position you play.
So I am our catcher and lead off, and I have caught all 4 years.
Outstanding. What do you do throughout the day and maybe even leading up to game time? How are you getting prepared?
It's really just, we're very superstitious for softball players, so, we kind of do the same thing every game day. It's just really kind of focusing on, who we're competing against and just really focusing on our teammates and, not putting too much pressure on yourself and just those kind of things.
Take us, throughout the game. What kind of relationship are you trying to build with the umpires behind you? Are you trying to?
That's a very, very important part of catching, obviously. So, you just gotta introduce yourself and kind of get the feel. And your biggest thing is just to protect them, so they like you more.
Do you find that helps you when you're at the plate as a hitter as well with that relationship?
I would say so, because they obviously recognize me just because of how much time we spend, at home plate. So, you still have to have the same hitter's mentality, but yeah, it's definitely makes an impact if you know them. So,
outstanding. Are you having a good time?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Do you ever get nervous? Are there certain games that maybe make you nervous?
I think when I was probably freshman, sophomore, I would say yes. But I've kind of just grown to kind of like Caitlin said, yes, this game is very important, but is it going to matter in 5 years? So, don't get me wrong, I'm probably the most competitive person, but I think just not putting so much pressure on yourself can help you out further than if you put everything on your back. So,
outstanding. Well, I'm sorry. Grace, congratulations on behalf of the Missouri State Highway Patrol and Chevrolet for being part of the Chevrolet Dealers of the Week, or Chevy Dealers of the Ozarks Athlete of the Week. I'll get that out.
Thank you.
All right. And Grace, who are you going to introduce next?
Okay, so in front of me right here is Paige Marbo. I'm just going to say your name.
I play outfield as well as I just hit, and I'm really just kind of excited to be there most of the time too. So,
tell us a little bit about. Well, first off, what grade are you?
I'm a sophomore.
You're a sophomore. All right. What's it been like this season, Paige? Making this run, now you weren't part of all 100 wins, but you're definitely part of the 31 this year. What's that experience been like?
Back to my freshman year, whenever we lost that district championship game, it was hard because the year before that they went to state, and so it's excited to go into everything. But then you go this year, and it's such a cool experience to see how everything folds together. The hours that we spend in practice, the hours we spend together, just being a loving team together.
Tell us a little bit about what you do to get prepared for a game.
Again, I'm very superstitious. I really just kind of. I got to get there at a certain time, and I have to, I'm just kind of looking forward to, in warm-ups, how we have our themes iron, and I just like to sharpen my teammates as we go, and they sharpen me as we go. So it just makes the game day a whole lot better.
But also on behalf of the Missouri State Highway Patrol and Chevy Dealers of the Ozarks, congratulations. And who do we have next?
This is Kenzie Crook.
Kenzie, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I am good. Kenzie, tell us a little bit about, first off, what grade are you?
I'm a sophomore.
Okay, what position do you play?
IDH and third base.
Okay. Are you having fun?
I'm having an amazing time. This is definitely a season to remember.
Talk a little bit about, playing third base. What are you kind of paying attention to there as a hitter? Not as a fielder. What are you looking for? Playing third base.
Third base is a hot spot, so definitely try to make sure like when they get those inside pitches to look at kind of their shoulders and their hands and see if they're coming my way, and to know if kind of if I need a backhand or if it's
Right.
going more towards shortstop.
And in the DH role, obviously you're not on the field. What are you thinking about in the dugout? Are you watching the pitcher the entire time, or what are you looking for there as a DH?
Yeah, looking at the pitcher and just kind of seeing like what they're throwing and things, and definitely if I'm more down on the lineup, trying to see where I need to try and hit it or what I need to try and do to get my teammates home.
Are you having a good time?
I'm having an amazing time.
Are you being an underclassman, Kenzie? Are you nervous a little bit before games?
Definitely a little nervous. I have amazing upperclassmen though to look up to, and they are amazing and keep us underclassmen very calm and encouraging each other, like how our theme is iron sharpens iron. They definitely sharpen us to be better, and if we make a mistake or down, they'll pick us right back up.
Very good. You more nervous before a game or right now?
Probably right now.
Very good. Kenzie, congratulations. And who do we have next?
This is Talon Daniels.
I'm sorry, I didn't get the first name?
Talon Daniels.
Okay, Talon. Okay. Talon, how are you today?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. What position you play and what grade are you?
I am a sophomore and I do first base.
First base. Tell us a little bit about your roles and responsibilities there.
Some of my roles are just backing up my pitcher and just making sure that she's doing okay, and just catching the throws that my other fielders do.
About where do you hit in the lineup?
I hit 8th.
Okay. Tell us a little bit about how you get prepared for an at-bat.
Definitely communication with my other teammates, and just they come back and you're saying, how do they throw? How fast are they? And just the communication that they give to me helps me a lot.
Very good. Are you having fun?
Yeah.
All right. Have you always been a first baseman, or is this their first year?
Yeah, since my freshman year, I've been a first baseman.
Very good. Well, Talon, congratulations. And introduce who's next.
This is Cabry Parmley.
Kate, I had
Cabry.
Kaylee, okay. I didn't get it right again, did I?
Cabry. It's hard. Sorry. Blame on
Okay.
my mom.
All right. Tell us a little bit about what position you play and what grade you're in.
I'm a junior this year, and I play center field and left field.
Very good. So do you have a favorite between those two, Cabry?
Definitely center field because I love covering most of the field, but wherever coach needs me.
All right. And what do you do to kind of get prepared for a game?
Oh gosh. Just like everyone else, very superstitious. Sorry, our intercom. I really have to worry about the mental aspect of the game. I really have to mentally prepare myself, because if not, then I kind of just go into a slump, and I really worry about what I could do to damage the game or our team. And so really just getting mentally prepared.
Are you as superstitious as the other young
Yes.
lady you visit with?
Very. Yes, we all have our own thing that we do.
So
This is a very superstitious.
yeah, very superstitious. Definitely, we told the freshmen coming in, hey, what we do in the first game, we do for the rest of the season. So
All right.
unless it doesn't work, and then we switch it up.
Well, I was not very superstitious. I was a little stitious, but I wasn't superstitious.
Yeah, we definitely are. Our whole team is.
All right. All right. Well, Cabry, tell us a little bit about the last young lady here that you're going to introduce.
This is Lauren Turner.
Lauren, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. Lauren, you're a junior?
Yes.
Okay. Tell us about what position you play and what your roles are.
I'm a middle infielder and pitcher. I bat 3-hole. My role is to just, being a middle infielder, be the loudest on the field, know where I'm going, and make sure my teammates know where they're going all the time.
Tell us about how you get prepared for an at-bat. Obviously you're in the hole to begin every game. What are you looking for, and what are you trying to take advantage of?
Well, usually I get ready for my at-bat days before the game. I know how the pitcher is. I know the speed. I like to hit off the machine, but I listen to my teammates before me. Most of the time, Grace is already home, so it's perfect. She can tell me. And I know what kind of pitches I've been seeing most of the season, a lot of outside, and I just know, like, any pitch that's close, the first pitch I want to attack, anything that I can get a hold of. So I'm going up there with a very aggressive mind.
Do you find that are there outside of playing at home? Are there other places you enjoy playing? Maybe you see the ball better. Maybe the background's better. Are there other places that you enjoy playing?
Oh yeah, I love playing at Mount Vernon. Their field's bigger, so obviously you hit something, might not go over, but I just like places that have a good atmosphere. Like if there's a lot of people there, I think it's way more fun to play than when it's quiet.
Very good. Well, and Lorna, for you as well, on behalf of Missouri State Highway Patrol and Chevy Dealers of the Ozarks, congratulations for being part of the Team of the Week.
Thank you.
And for all of you, I have one question that you can just acknowledge by raising your hand, because I'm a mandated reporter. Do you wear your seatbelts all the time? Just raise your hand if you do. Very good. Very good. Ladies, is Coach still in the room?
Yes.
I'm hiding.
Back in.
And again, we're visiting with the Diamond Lady Wildcats softball team and head coach Kelsey Parrish. And coach, you've got 3 games remaining here in the season. Are you relatively healthy going into the final few days?
We are super healthy. Like I said, we're heartbroken. So we really only have 2 because one got rained out today. But that's okay. We're going to take this day and rest and be right back on the softball field preparing for those next 2 games on Monday. And I feel like we're healthy. We're high school girls, so that could change. But we're ready. So we'll see what postseason brings us.
Outstanding. Well, Coach, I greatly appreciate you guys being generous with your time. I know it's a busy time of year for you guys here as you come into the postseason, and hopefully we'll get to track you down at the state championships. All right?
We hope to be there. Thank you so much for having us on and covering us and giving my girls some attention.
All right. Anytime. And as always, the Missouri State Highway Patrol reminds us to take that 3 seconds and buckle up. It's 3 seconds that could save your life. Be safe, be smart,